mommy sit by you? You want daddy sit by you? Oh man. Daddy gonna cry. So this is our first Whataburger experience. I will say these burgers are huge. We've heard great things about it, especially being in Texas. It's a Texas thing. I had to get the spicy ketchup. I got the mushroom Swiss. Lane got some sort of spicy burger. Sweet and spicy, just like her. Got our bellies full from Whataburger.
So
Amazing
good.
burgers. Loved them.
And the fry sauce.
Yes.
It's good.
Thumbs up for us. So now we are only 15 minutes away from where we dropped off the RV, so we have not
Hours
made it
ago. Like we
very
left
far.
hours ago. We woke up hours ago.
We started working at what?
I don't know. My
It was
alarm
before
went
9
off.
o'clock, and so now it's 2. And we haven't even left 15 minutes from really where we began.
So now we're gonna road trip it. We're gonna plug in a sermon and call it a road trip.
Yep. Now we're gonna get some driving in.
Let's do it.
We stopped at Walmart, well, Murphy's, fuel up on some diesel. If you guys want a little bit of a tip, I use the app Gas Buddy, and I just search the route that we're going down. It tells me gas prices that people like me can go on and submit and tell you the prices at different gas stations. So I just did that. Murphy's was on our route and it was only $2.39 a gallon, whereas everything else was like $2.60, $2.70 a gallon for diesel. So I made sure and stopped here to do that. Saves me money, saves me time. Love it. Well, you see that? Yep, getting pulled over in Texas. I guarantee you it's because of our license plate. In Missouri, 1-ton trucks do not have to have a license plate on the back. They only gave me one plate, told me to put it on the front. Ever since then, just about every state I go into, I get pulled over. So I ordered me a second plate, and it's in Missouri waiting for us when we get back. And I'm gonna put that thing on the back because I am absolutely getting tired of getting pulled over.
And it always happens right when the baby goes to sleep.
Yep. Anyway, see how this goes. Yeah, Grady just said the nicest police officer we've ever met. So
Yeah.
he was super nice. Actually pulled us over because Lane wasn't wearing her seatbelt, but she was nursing Gabriel.
Yeah, and we talked about good things.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation. Now,
So-
see how happy we are now?
He did ask about my license plate, but I told him 1-ton trucks in Missouri don't have to have them. So anyway, on the road again. So we passed a state trooper on the side of the road a while ago. The reason I'm talking quiet is because 3 people are sleeping in the car. But he got out and got up to us as fast as he could. Instead of pulling in behind me, he pulled up in front of me to look at my front plate. Once he seen it was there, he just kept going. So avoided stop number 2. Thanks to that state trooper for knowing to look on the front of my truck.
Where's Gabriel? Where's Gabriel?
Where's the lights?
Shower
I never
is
understand why they don't have a
right
light switch.
Right here. Work out.
Why do hotels do that?
Wow. This is amazing, Dad.
And look at our view, guys. Seriously, look.
Yeah, we got a big old spotlight shining right in our room.
Like
I gotta find some good lighting. Good grief. There, I'm in the bathroom. We are at La Quinta in McAllister, Oklahoma. We have probably a 3-hour drive left. Lane had to get some work done tonight, needs Wi-Fi. So we went ahead and got a room early. It's like 7 o'clock now. We're in McAllister, Oklahoma. We look great. It's time to get our free breakfast on. What we typically do is use Hotwire to find us a last minute deal. I think it was with taxes and all the fees is $90, but that's with breakfast. It really helps us as a family to find a place that has breakfast so we don't have to worry about stopping on the road. Menu.
Biscuits, and gravy, and what they call donuts. It's actually bagels, and I think they're gonna have a rude awakening.
I guess if you want some waffles, that's a hard-boiled egg. You gonna have a hard-boiled egg? This is what I'm after right here, coffee.
That's why I didn't get one.
What's wrong with your donut?
They're bagels, Layla.
Okay, we're loaded up. We just left the hotel. Kids are gonna be watching a movie. We're gonna get on the road. We got 4 hours of driving. Mommy's nursing right now. We're still in the parking lot. I'm not gonna show, obviously. But we're in the parking lot. Getting ready to leave.
No hate mail. Don't worry. We're not driving.
Yes,
We're not driving.
see the building behind me? We're stationary. We're not moving. Time to get back on the road as soon as Mommy's done. And then what'd you do?
Yes.
I just said, okay, I'm hot, and I cracked my window. But my right foot is still cold.
Just your right foot?
I promise, God is my witness. You can touch it
Is
right
that the
now.
one by the door?
Yeah,
It is the one
that
by the
makes
door.
sense.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Why don't you put your right foot over by your left foot? You get
Well,
it warmed
because I'm
up.
crammed down here with all y'all's food and snacks and bags and everything else. There's nowhere else for my foot to be than right where it is.
Interesting. Just your right foot.
That'll be enough for now. See that building?
Yeah.
That's the Joplin High School. We're in Joplin. Do you remember the book about the Joplin tornado? It happened right here. All the buildings here were destroyed, and these are all brand new buildings. This is where that story happened. Isn't that cool?
All right, we made it.
We made it.
Yep, this is it.
Oh.
From fifth wheel back into a house.
What?
So that we can hang out here and meet our friends.
Oh, it is locked.
Oh no, how are we gonna get in?
You guys have a key.
It's
I don't
way
have a
bigger than
key.
the fifth wheel.
Mommy, where's the key?
Hurry, you heard the thing.
No, what? Repeat.
Hide
Oh.
rocks. There's a hide rock somewhere.
Okay, we found the key. Let's go.
Woo! We got a big old kitchen. We have a kitchen table.
Oh, they got the heat on. Thank you.
That's your guys' bed.
They say welcome. Enjoy.
Your guys' bed's in there.
This would be so fun to have an
No,
Airbnb.
bed. This is our bed over there. Yours. But
This is my bed.
No, yours bed's in there.
There's my bathroom. And here's the kids' bed.
Dad, this is actually your guys' bed.
No, this is your guys' bed.
That's a high bed.
You guys get the little bed, me and Mommy get the big bed.
Yeah, you gonna put them in this one because that other one's high. Like if they fall off.
Which sink wasn't working?
Huh?
Do you know which sink it was? Was it this one?
She said the bathroom sink, yeah.
Oh, there's only one bathroom?
Hey, did you hear that?
Did you just shut that door?
Yeah, it was creepy.
It's creepy.
Yeah, and it was
We got a shower. We're all gonna take the longest showers in the world.
Yeah, we
dusty.
are.
So it's really cold here in Missouri. We just got to our house. It's like in the teens last night, maybe 12 degrees, I think, is what our friends said that they live pretty close to here. And so our landlord, or the lady who owns this house, this Airbnb house, messaged us and told us that the bathroom sink had frozen and that she was going to have a plumber later today come and look at it. But when I got here, as I was walking through, I noticed water right there. And so I opened this, and of course can't see it very well, but she had a little bucket there because it looked like it was leaking, but it was actually more over here on this side. But this hot water side was leaking quite a bit, and so there's just a lot of water in there. Lane just notified her, told her what was going on, because we definitely never want to be held responsible for something we didn't do. But it looks like it actually got over here to the carpet too, because that's wet.
What?
Anyway, hopefully they can get that fixed.
I need to ask you something.
What?
If you can go out to the car and get those snacks, we still have some, and I'm kind of hungry.
Buster's happy to be out of the truck. Get a little sunshine. I was gonna show you. So I filled up when we got to, it was south of Dallas is when I filled up. This is a 34-gallon tank. Still got 3/4 of a tank, and we traveled from south of Dallas to Joplin, Missouri. Yeah, well, it was just there. 394.5 miles. And still got 1/4 of a tank. But remember now, I have learned my lesson. So now that we're at 1/4 of a tank, I'm gonna be filling up shortly. Since I've made modifications to the truck, and again, I will be going over those, I'm gonna do a truck tour. I go through everything that I've done to the truck that has improved a lot of things with the engine and the towing capabilities and the miles per gallon. But I'll be going through all of that and explaining what I did. But right now I'm getting about 15 miles per gallon, and that's winter fuel. Because everybody knows, well, most people who drive a diesel truck know that in the winter they use a different ratio mix, because diesel can gel up in the winter time if it gets too cold. So they put a winter blend in it that keeps the diesel from gelling up, which gives you worse fuel economy. And then as the things start to warm back up in the summer, you get your summer blend. So winter blend, 15 miles per gallon isn't too bad. So I'm hoping that when the summertime comes, I'm hoping I can get 17, 18 miles per gallon unloaded. I think that's really good with a 1-ton dually. I think that's really good. Now, in the back of the truck, we did not have enough luggage. In fact, we didn't really have any luggage. So what we did was we put all of our stuff in plastic bags, because I didn't know if it was going to rain on us, if things would get wet. So we just put everything back here that we was going to bring back to Missouri in plastic bags and in some other bags that we had. I would really, really, really love to have a truck cover, a bed cover. I would love to have something that's like a tri-fold that folds all the way up. That's a hard shell instead of like the soft shell. The one thing I don't like about the soft shell is if somebody wanted to, they could cut that and still access the bed. I want something that I can lock, but yet something also that folds up so that I can still access the hitch. So if anybody knows or has any recommendations on what would work for a 1-ton long bed dually, please let me know, because I haven't done any research on that yet and I don't know what to get. We are in Kansas. We are headed to some friend's house for dinner. Now this is Lane's best friend who's pregnant. The reason why we are here, so that we could come up for the delivery of her baby, which is baby number 4. They're having a girl for the first time. I was debating on even doing this right now because Gabriel's crying, but there really is no great time to film sometimes whenever your kids are crying. Oh, he's being quiet for a second. So I'm doing it anyway, because we're on our way and I want to get a little bit of that to tell you guys what we're doing, instead of just going from the house we were just at and all of a sudden we'd be at their house. So I wanted you to know we're on our way. Video
Video, he says.
now. Okay. Leaving the Airbnb, we stayed at 2 nights. What'd you think?
It was great. It really was.
Well, did you miss a house?
I still love my Fitzville the best.
This Airbnb, this house is small. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, maybe less than 1,000 square feet. Not very big at all. I mean, we kind of like the tiny space, but
I mean, it was good, but it's not like we felt like we had a ton more space, really. 'Cause we were busy the whole time.
yeah, we weren't here except for to sleep, really. Now, we are headed about 3-4 hours away to my folks' house where we're going to be staying for about a week, waiting on her friend Brooke to have the baby.
Whoop, whoop.
And we
First
got to
baby
visit a
girl.
bunch of other people while we're here. So here we
Well,
go.
we get to visit a bunch
Yes,
of
we
people that we
get
love
to.
and adore and can't wait to see.
We get to visit a bunch of people who we love and adore,
Yep.
and we can't wait to see.
What baby?